Hey, welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Zed. This is the weekly reset vendor video. Today, April 29, 2025. Without further ado, as always, we are just here to go for the stuff that I think you should be getting, skipping over all that other stuff that I wouldn't worry about. It is Hollywood Week for the global event, so if you like Hollywood, definitely go in and get that started. If you don't remember, Hollywood is all about breaking them with EMPs. I like to use jammers, or I'll use an explosive build. A lot of fun seeing a whole bunch of them all explode at the same time. But back onto today's video. The reset vendor. We'll start off here at the White House and work our way around. Starting off with proxy. Definitely a solid piece. Definitely don't like the rolls on this one though. Yeah, not a bad piece if you need it for proficiency, though. I would go ahead and grab those. I also summon chance and intimidate. Absolutely not. Honestly, I really wouldn't worry about anything in here. Nothing out of the White House. Countdown vendor has cold relation, bobber, and grudge. Once again, I probably would just skip all those unless you need them for proficiency. Nothing really special there. Jump over here to clan vendor, and then we'll start jumping around to those settlements. We'll see what we got going on. New reliables. No, I would skip the new reliable. If you need opportunistic for your backpacks, this will definitely be one just to get for that talent. But as for anything else, I would just skip it. Alright, we'll jump over here to the theater and we'll see what we got going on. Over here. At the theater settlement, we have got Eagle's Grasp. Yeah, let's skip that one. Definitely think there's better ways around that. I mean, if you really wanted one, you could take it and just drop that health for whatever you would need it to be. Plus 12 for our damaged armor for library. Rifle target out of cover if you need it for your library. Honestly, these knee pads, you could just drop that status effect for crit damage and have a kind of a tankier piece, probably for like a PvP. But that's really it there. But we will jump over here to the castle settlement. As always, just go to that descent entrance. It's just really close to that. Punch Drunk. If you don't have one, that's a solid piece to have. I dropped the chance though. Put weapon handling on it probably. But that is probably, yeah, that's the only thing out of there I would grab. And we'll head over here to the campus. That'll be the last settlement. Then we'll have the vendors, or the Dark Zone vendors, sorry, and New York, and that'll be it. We did get word. We get Brooklyn here in a couple weeks. Here in about, well, just under a month actually. So super exciting to get that. Interested to see what all is going to be happening over there. White Death. If you don't have a White Death, this is actually a really good one. You just optimize it exactly how it is, or drop the Sadist. Honestly, I'll drop Sadist off of it. Put either Ranger or Determined on it. But that is it here. Yeah, I wouldn't grab anything else there unless you need it for proficiency, obviously. Jumping over here to the west.
Welcome, Agent.
Death grips, if you really need one, just for proficiency, but you'd be better off just donating printer filaments for that. Nope, nothing here. DZ South.
Come on, Agent, over here.
0F. If you don't have one, that's not a bad one to have. Kind of sucks it has health on it, but biggest can't be choosers, I guess. Honestly, I wouldn't get that finished chest. I'd go get it out of Countdown. Unless you just have a whole bunch of resources. A whole bunch of resources to waste. I wouldn't bother getting that. But if you do get one, if you do get it, that's, I mean, it's already exactly how you'd want it. You could also set it up to where you just change the talent. And so I know a lot of people, there's some people that don't like Glass Cannon. So you could just set it up to where you could just keep changing that talent on it as needed. But I just get it at Countdown.
What can I do for you, Agent?
Absolutely no. I would stay far away from that East vendor. Alright, we got 2 vendors left. But yeah, we got Brooklyn DLC coming out. I know the community is kind of divided on that whole boost to 40 thing that they're changing with the mules. So kind of interesting how all that's going to work out. But maximum rifle damage for your library if you need it. I would not get those Fenris knees. Foxberries will be better in that spot. Yeah, getting that level 40 boost. Gonna be interesting. We'll have to wait and see.
What can I do for you?
Once again, there's another thing. You can get opportunistic for your backpacks if you would need it. But not a whole lot going on this week. Kind of disappointed. But that is it for today's video. So I appreciate y'all being here. Take care of yourselves. And we will see you in the next video. Peace out.